Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101, and time for a fact that makes your brain go. And we look back at 2025 with a lot of stats and analytics. This is one of those things. In Chicago, half of Chicagoans, just about half, we'll say 47% of Chicagoans, did this at work this year, and it made them feel so good. But it's not necessarily a good thing to do at work, in the work environment, let's say.
How many? What's the percentage on that?
47%, so almost half.
Almost half did it, and it's not good?
Well, when I give the fact, everybody else can judge there if it was a good thing or a bad thing or way to do it, because I think it's going to, if half of them did it in Chicago, that means half of our listeners did it. You might think it's still an awesome thing and one of your proudest moments. Others might say it's one of your lowest moments.
Okay. I think it's going to be getting away with sleeping at work.
Getting away with sleeping at work.
Like maybe you slept during your lunch break or that, but like just put your head down for a second. You know, very George Costanza coded.
Yeah, under the desk, have a little shelf out there, an alarm clock.
But sneak it, because you're allowed to do anything. Like, oh, I'm tired too. See, I can do it right now. Just yawned. I can knock this out right now. See, like you could go.
There are a lot of monitors I have, and where I can only see Kenzie like sometimes because unless I'm standing up or sitting down, because there's so many monitors of the controls in here. So you could probably doze off for a little bit. I wouldn't notice right away.
That's what I'm saying. You know,
like you want to do right now.
I do. It's my dream.
We can play a long song if we need
and
to.
that's what I mean. There's things like that. You have like your some people, you have those long meetings, you just mute the Zoom, take the camera off. And you could do anything now. That's what I was going to say. Like, you could go sit in your car during your break, which is great. You know, that's none of their business what you're doing during your break.
Yeah.
So I think you could just nap it out. That would be nice.
Just getting some sleep at work. 47% of Chicagoans did that. And like I said, I think the people that did it, when we get to this, what it is, are very proud of it. And they don't think it was nothing wrong with doing it. Case, what do you think it is?
Is it quit your job?
Quit your job.
That happens at work.
It does. Why do you say that specifically?
Well, people love quitting.
Yeah.
People love not having a job.
Yeah, it's right. I am actually still astounded because I have younger nieces and nephews, and they will just quit a job on a random Tuesday. Not, I talk to them not every day, but I'm like, oh, you did? I thought you liked your job. I did, but I quit.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Even when I was working retail, like even working at Lids, it was like, well, this job is my life.
Yeah.
I take this so seriously. I can't abandon my team now.
Yeah.
It is funny how like stressed out I used to get if I disappointed like somebody at Panera. Like, like what are we like? It'll be fine. I think it's okay.
Yeah, you're like, I mean, it's going to be on your permanent record.
Yeah,
not the
they'll
permanent
never
record.
get a job after this.
And then they always say at the next, or job, or at least you're taught that, they're going to call your references and find out what you did at your previous job. And I guess we're in the fortunate field, at least I was at one point, where people tried to check and all those radio stations are gone. And they don't exist anymore. They tried to call.
That should be enough record as is. You're destroying places.
I destroyed quite a few radio stations. I left its wake, and somehow I survived. But these people they disappeared from the earth, like the invasion of the body snatchers. They're not, the former program director doesn't exist anymore. They can't find them in any way possible. Just like that Panera manager. I'm sure it's going to be hard to find the guy that was managing Panera when you were working there.
Well, looking back, complicated legacy with that guy because he had a thing going on with one of the employees, which already isn't great, but she was underage. And at the time, I didn't think anything of it. But, like, we were both in high school. And now I'm like, well, that's really weird, like, as an adult. And then I had a family vacation planned, actually, to come to Chicago because I worked at the one in Minneapolis, and my brother went to school in Chicago, so we were all going to go see him. And he denied my time off request, and I'm like, so here's the deal. I'm going to go because I'm in high school. Like, I'm not saying I can't go because I have to be at Panera in 3 weeks. Like, I don't think you're understanding how this works.
Like a prom?
I'm 15. Yeah. Like, I'm going to go because I gave you enough notice to be there. Hire somebody else.
Now, with that complicated legacy, I just have to dig it just a tad deeper. You were in high school. This other poor girl was in high school. Was he, you say underage, was he 19 or was he 49?
He was later 20s.
All right.
He was like 28-ish.
Okay.
Super troubling.
Complicated.
Not good.
Yeah. You know what?
And wow, like it really didn't dawn on me at the time because he was like trying to act like one of us. And I'm like, oh, he's chill. And now I'm like, oh my God, he's a pedophile.
I know you're trying to conflate how good he was at managing a Panera to was it okay to sleep with a teenager. I
Right.
promise you, no matter how good those sandwiches were, it still wasn't okay.
No, I'm changing it from complicated legacy to the controversy section on Wikipedia. If he had a Wikipedia page. Complicated legacy, we use that on the show a lot in case you're new to the show, to talk about something that might be somebody that's done a lot of good, but they have a couple spots on their record.
Because OJ ran for those yards,
Well, he's
but he did also kill 2 people.
complicated legacy.
Complicated legacy. One of the greatest running backs we've ever seen.
Much like this Panera Bread manager.
I'm not sure the sandwiches justify him sleeping with a teenager.
And we were the ones making the sandwiches.
Right.
I mean, he wasn't.
Yeah. And by the way, most Panera Breads delicious and run properly.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's only what I worked at.
Yeah,
so,
All right, when we come back after Evanescence, we'll let you know 47% of Chicagoans did this at work, and I'm sure they're really proud of it, but you might look down upon it. We'll have that in 3 minutes with Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q101.
Well, yesterday, a new feature for people in Illinois, Chicagoland area, dropped, and if you don't know what it is, it's something you're really going to want to know about, so we'll tell you in 10 minutes about it. It involves something on your phone and maybe making things easier, but there's going to be a complicated legacy with this, much like Kenzie's Panera Bread manager back in the day. But first, a fact that makes your brain go, and that is 47%, so almost half of Chicagoans did this year at work, and I think that they think it's one of the coolest things they did, and they will talk about it for years to come, but other people might look down on it. So Kenzie guessed it was taking a nap at work, which she did in the middle of facts, by the way. Took a little quick cat nap, little 40 winks there. Feel better now? A little recharged?
toasty.
And Case thinks it's quit your job, which qualifies with doing at work. Now, Case, I'm going to give it to you on this one.
Heyo.
Because, very good. It wasn't just quit the job, though. Here's why I think they might talk about it for years to come. It was revenge quit. Which is different from rage quitting. Rage quitting is when you had it fed up and out of nowhere you make no plan and you just go and you quit at work. Revenge quitting can take some time to think about, but once you do quit, you give no notice. You quit and then you're gone that day to get revenge on your boss or therefore
You
employment.
wait till it's something difficult.
Exactly, Kenzie. Like some of them say they do it before the holidays, like right now or Christmas. They do it when they know they're going to be missed. Dearly. So it's revenge quitting with no notice. And that's okay. So you get it right on that
Yeah,
one
I think
pretty
that's
much.
stupid. I think it's really stupid to quit your job right now.
Why is that?
This is the worst time of year to do it because you're about to get a bunch of paid time off. Now, if you don't
Yeah.
get paid time off, you got to cash in on the vacation days. You have nothing left and then leave.
Yeah, I didn't analyze all the jobs. Like maybe it's people that actually have to work more during this time, like the delivery people, like the retail people. It could be those people that are giving the revenge quitting going on there. So I don't know. Is it still a rule, or at least society's rule, that you give 2 weeks notice when you quit a job?
I think so.
Is that still accepted, you think?
I did that when I moved to Chicago. I gave it 2 weeks notice.
Yeah, I didn't when
That's
I
about
moved.
what they gave me too, which was interesting.
Wait, were you fired or you quit?
No.
We're going to fire you in 2 weeks. You want to find another job.
Kenzie said, how dare you? I quit, and here's my 2 weeks notice.
I wish they would have fired me because I would have money. I quit and they gave me 2 weeks, but when I got hired, they go, so we actually need you living here in 2 weeks. And I'm like, oh, like they made it like abrupt for me to move. Like they gave me 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I had to start on the radio. And I'm like, well, I guess I'll put in my notice and move very quickly.
Yeah, the thing is, that's very similar to happened to me coming back here. I was working in Philadelphia 7 years ago, and because of certain situations behind the scenes, the management at the time wanted to be here quick, and I couldn't give 2 weeks notice. So I quit for the first time ever in Philadelphia and gave them 3 days notice.
That's so messed up.
After working
bad.
there, I worked there 7 years. And
It had a bunch of responsibilities just around the station.
I had 7 jobs there. And I said, like, so I'm out. That's and they were like, I'm so happy for you. That's great. You're getting back to Chicago. Okay, here's the catch. I'm out of here in like 48 hours. And then some expletives were thrown my way.
But what's funny is my boss then tried to revenge take away my shifts from me because I love Tampa also, like, and I love doing my show there, but I always wanted to be, Chicago is my dream market. My dad's from Chicago. So I'm like, oh, when the opportunity and it found me. I actually wasn't even applying for jobs. So I got a phone call that they wanted to hire me. So I'm like, I gave my 2 weeks, and I have my boss, which would be like the PD of the station, and then my boss's boss there, okay? And my boss goes, yeah, well, we don't need you. You can just not come in tomorrow. Just never mind. Like, you're done. And then his boss goes, we literally have no one to fill in. I would love her to do the next 2 weeks. And like interjects, but he was so angry that I was quitting. He tried to be like, we don't even need you. And then his boss was like, we absolutely do. That's a horrible decision. Why would you say that?
Yeah, we're getting a lot of people checking in from the text line, 815. I revenge quit from the job the day after I got a $3,000 bonus.
That's awesome.
That's
amazing.
That's a revenge quit.
That's really good.
Also, Luke checked in and said, I gave them 1 week notice. They should feel lucky. I gave them a week.
What is Darth Vader quitting his job? What sort of mentality is that?
Have you ever, Case probably give like a month notice? Do you give extra
I've
notice?
never quit a job.
Is that right?
Well,
What happened at
Well,
Lids?
this was like his big first job.
But Lids, you had to leave.
How
did you exit Lids?
I guess I'm not still
He's still
working
there.
at Lids.
You didn't know that?
Wait, are you still working there?
I'm making the hats now.
Wait, what?
I didn't even think about that. That I'm not. I'm not working at Lids.
I don't know. You sound very nervous.
Now I wonder if I should be. They might not know that I'm not working. I might have been missing some shifts.
You got fired. You never showed back up.
Oh my God. I got to go to Lids.
Is your health care through Lids right now?
Wait a minute.
You should go. We've already mentioned Costanza once today. You should go back to Lids today and just pretend you were just, didn't take some shifts.
My health care is they stitch me up with the embroidery machine that they make the hats with now. I don't get to go see a real doctor. I have to go to the Lids doctor.
Is the water tower Lids is still operating?
Yes, I was just there.
Okay.
They're probably
For
wondering
work.
probably wondering why I wasn't clocking in.
They're like, I wonder why Case is here on his day off after 8 years of not working here.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Klash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin.
Q101.
Well, this officially launches Muse tickets every hour today. We'll have more. In fact, even sooner, we'll have more at 8. And this is in Klash with Kenzie, right in your hands if you beat her in trivia. So it's all in your power here. And that would go to Allison, who's checking in. Allison, ahoy. Tell us something about yourself.
Ahoy. I rescue animals for a living.
Wow. Are you with someone like Paws, or what's the deal?
I work with Paws sometimes. Technically I'm an animal control officer, but a lot of my job is rescuing animals.
I thought you were going to be like, I'm just out here picking up animals. Like,
I'm a freelance animal rescuer.
I freelance. My house is full.
Yeah. Domestic, wild. I do a lot of different.
Wow.
I got 18 raccoons in here.
Yeah, what's the wildest animal you've rescued?
Good question. I guess I recently rescued a sandhill crane.
Oh,
It's a very large.
Were you in Zimbabwe? Like, are those here?
Yeah, here.
I have cranes like on my pond.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a city guy.
yeah.
I don't see cranes.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I don't see those. I see sparrows. That's all I see, and pigeons everywhere.
I see like a cardinal every once in a while, but not a crane.
They have them by like all the ponds and lakes. I have cranes.
Well, we got to get out of the city, Case.
I'm never by a pond or a lake. That's the problem.
Well, you're
Well,
by
I've
like
invited you over 1,000 times.
Yes, I do live next to Lake Michigan, but I don't ever look at it.
I don't think there's cranes in Lake Michigan. They're hanging out like in the nicer areas.
Well, I live by Montrose Beach. Allison, are there
in the nicer area. They don't do it by
Actually-
community.
are there cranes
No,
at
it's
Montrose
funny
Beach?
It's funny you say that because there was one recently spotted there.
And you
Normally
took
they don't
it home.
hang, yeah, they
and
don't hang
Allison
out in this
kidnapped
area,
it.
but yeah. there was one there recently.
Allison's got it in a koi pond out in front of her house right now.
It looks like the Saw movie. She's got that sandhill crane
Why do you
trapped
think
in
she
a
opened
room.
a zoo? That's what she's actually doing.
She went to the crane. Do you want to play a game? All right, Allison, you're great at what you're doing. We appreciate that. The animals appreciate it, too.
I don't think she feels appreciated. Right now.
First one to 5 wins. Listen carefully. If Kenzie gets one wrong, you can steal a point. She can do the same to you. Call heads or tails, Allison.
All right. Tails.
It is heads. So sorry about that. But you're doing great with the animals. You're doing great.
Gotta go with tails. Because
Because of the animals.
Because of the animals.
Kenzie, question number 1.
Yeah.
How do you say 7 in Spanish?
Are you serious?
I'm going in order of the questions. People know that Kenzie knows Spanish. She says that on the air and all that. But
Okay. I just feel like it's not fair. Siete, but that's not even nice.
it kind of isn't fair, but I'm going in order of the questions, and it's even
And
balanced.
why 7? I'm supposed to say siete.
I think that's what he was leading to.
Wow, man.
Siete.
I wish I was that funny. I never even thought about that.
Before we continue with trivia, here's a question. In the Hispanic community, are they doing that? Is 6-7 a popular thing?
Well, they are in my house. So I don't know.
All right. It should be. Okay, so it's fair and balanced to Allison.
This is the Spanish category. This is Allison's question.
Buenos noches translates to what in English?
good night.
Good night or good evening. Both one. So there you go, 1-1. The Spanish questions were fair and balanced there. It's starting from an even playing
Ooh,
field.
white boys speak a little Espanol. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Asking some Spanish questions.
Let's see. So now to
Kenzie.
What continent has the second most countries?
Is this because I said there was only 2 yesterday?
You said there was only 2 continents yesterday.
I did not. I said I was between 2, so I'll go with my other choice, which was Asia.
Asia is right. 48. There's 48 countries in Asia. So Kenzie's got 2.
Allison has one. It's back to Allison.
Allison, by land area, what is the smallest continent? By land area only.
Ooh. Continent by land.
Guess a continent?
I would like Australia.
Australia's right. Good guess. Right before the buzzer. Tied up 2-2. Back to Kenzie. What do snails have that slugs don't?
A shell?
That's right. Shell.
Marcel the Shell.
So
I
Kenzie's
used
got
to
3.
love him.
3-2. It's back to Allison.
Allison, what fish can generate electricity up to 600 volts?
I guess it's a fish. Electric eel.
It is an electric eel. There we go. 3-3. You guys are running through these. Back to Kenzie. Kenzie, the bend and snap is a move that Reese Witherspoon recommends to get a man's attention in what movie?
Legally Blonde.
The bend and snap.
Yep.
Sounds like Allison's done the bend and snap before. trying to
It's
lure
an iconic move.
trying to lure cranes into her house.
You got a bed.
The bend and snap to get a crane's attention.
Oh, what crane doesn't look at that? Trust me.
They're very lustful creatures. 4-3. It's back to Allison.
Allison, we're rolling through these. I wish I knew how to quit you is a line that comes from what movie?
Brokeback Mountain.
All right, 4-4. Next one wins. Here we go.
Giggle bands over here. I like it.
She's having a good time. Kenzie,
Yeah.
what U.S. state was the first to ratify the Constitution, making them the first state?
The first state?
Yeah. Yeah. They were the first because they ratified the Constitution first, which
I mean, my guess would be, because I feel like everything happened there, is like the most historic state would be like Pennsylvania.
it's a great guess, but that is not correct.
Really? Didn't happen in Philly?
Didn't
like
happen there.
everything happened there.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. Cheesesteaks.
Allen
Con-
Iverson.
No, like I meant like historic, not like food.
Cheesesteaks are pretty historic in my
Okay.
book. So now, Allison, it's up to you now. You have upper hand here. You can win with this one. What U.S. state was the first to ratify the Constitution, making them the first state?
That would be Delaware.
Wow. Now, did you Google that because you had a lot of time, or did you actually know that top of your head?
No. I was like, well, when I was a kid, I like knew all the the sayings of the states.
Yup.
Delaware,
okay.
the first state. It's known as the first state.
How about that?
What's ours? What's Illinois?
Land of Lincoln?
Oh, is that it? That's
Yeah.
the saying?
Yeah.
Oh, it's boring.
It's not the-
I'm not even from here.
you know, Abe, our guy. Well, congratulations, Allison. You are going to
Oh my
see
gosh.
Muse at Summerfest Thursday, July 2nd. Let's go.
Yes, let's go.
You can take that crane. It'll be wonderful.
Yeah, it's a +1, so bring any animal you want.
Hang on, Casey's going to get your information. We'll have more tickets, though, because Ticket Blitz Thursday starts at 8. So 8, 9, and then every hour here on Q101 today, more Muse tickets for Summerfest coming up. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101, 21 Pilots.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
All right, in about 10 minutes, we will talk about something that happened that was stolen from a house, one of the weirdest things ever. We'll get to that in a minute because we have breaking big news here. We just talked about where we're at with the Greater Chicago Food Depository and our food drive. God bless the gravy, setting a record for us personally, over 220,000 meals with that great $25,000 donation, and all of the $5 donations, the $50 donations, all of it. And then we talked about, well, a little competitive nature here, getting in the top 5 of all time with the Greater Chicago Food Depository, and all the ones above us are older food drives. And we're the current one active right now, so we can add to ours right now, and we needed $340. Case, did we make it?
Brian, Kenzie, I am happy to report that we are now one of the best charities of all time.
All we do is win, no matter what.
We are in the top 5. There's a number of people I want to thank. I want to thank Sorcery Beauty, who listens every day.
Period. Be beautiful. Always.
I want to thank the Auburn Corporation, and specifically Rick, for his $1,000 donation.
Oh, hell yes. That means they get the $2,000 in advertising on Q101. Businesses that do $1,000 get $2,000 with Brian and Kenzie on Q101 in advertising, which, by the way, as you can see, show's doing pretty well.
All right. Now, what's that business's name again?
That is
Say it again.
That is the Auburn Corporation, which we all know what that is, and we're all huge fans of what they
Huge
do.
fans. Let's go.
And we
Auburn.
will be reaching out shortly to contact you about running ads. So again, thank you to them. And we have to give a huge shout out to our very own Amanda Lopez, who I see just donated to God Bless the Gravy as well. If you don't know Amanda Lopez, I've never had a conversation with her that was anything less than absolutely delightful. She's one of my favorite people here, and I saw her name trickle in, so I want to thank Amanda as well.
Wow, we don't have a lot of employees who donate, so we really appreciate
Yeah, no,
that.
I really appreciate Amanda doing her part.
Listen,
Yeah.
she also has, and only maybe I and Case know this.
Let's talk. Let's get real for a second. Let's talk about the real Q101.
Every day, I make a show plan that guides this show to super high ratings.
The greatness.
I print out the pages. I pass out the show plan to Kenzie in Case. It's a piece. This is it right here.
I recycle it. I told him this.
Kenzie-
I literally been like, you don't have to make me one every day. I get the flow.
Kenzie thinks it's the same show every day. And no, there's new content on the show every day.
Brian, can I just say that like we all have these little desks in the back, and they got so tall one day they were taller than my computer, and I just hit through all of them in the recycling, and Brian just watched me get rid of all of them that I had never opened.
It's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
It was
It's
really
Kenzie not
upsetting.
opening the show plan.
I take so many notes on these things.
This
I'm
isn't
like,
a,
why is this in my way? I can't see my computer.
in Chicago radio history, this show plan is historic, just like our food drive.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem is my stapler broke on my desk, and I started pounding it. It doesn't work. And Amanda Lopez, I went searching
High and low.
all over our building.
Peaks and valleys.
Oh my God, through 8 feet of snow.
It's like the Oregon Trail
So many dead bodies on the way
that you killed.
that I killed to try to find the best stapler in the business. And Amanda Lopez has this stapler. I can't even fathom who makes this stapler. We need to give them a shout out.
We do.
Whatever company makes this
Do you
stapler.
want me to go get the stapler?
Go get it. We need to get this stapler and talk
Are you
about it.
for real, Case? I thought it was a joke.
No, Kenzie, this stapler, you just barely touch it and it goes down almost. It's not automatic, but it's almost automatic to
That's
staple.
what she said.
To staple the show plan. And I wanted to steal it, but I can't because Amanda Lopez, who works here, our digital, when you do digital advertising on Q101 as well, when you do this advertising, she's a big part of that and making success for you. It's the greatest stapler in the history of staplers. And I go steal it every day. And I want to give a shout out
What?
to the Paper Pro Corporation.
What other name would they have? Of course it's Paper Pro.
What a great name, because I thought that maybe just the model number. This is the Paper Pro model
Do
stapler.
you have the model number so we can give a shout out to? Because I want stockings to be stuffed with this stapler this year.
I gotta
Don't get me that. I don't want that.
I'm getting you an Oasis mug and a
I
stapler.
don't want that. Don't give me one.
It's the
I have
paper.
nothing to staple.
This is even better.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Paper Pro 1000.
Of course it is. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Why don't you staple into the mic? Staple something so people can hear how this thing glides.
Put your hand up there. Make this interesting.
Kenzie, give me your face. Listen how this works. Listen to this.
How it works.
Listen to this. Shh.
Unbelievable.
That is like a
I would have pissed my pants. If you know when that kind of like the staple kind of goes half in and like comes out. I would have died if that didn't work.
Hey, you don't have to worry about that with the Paper Pro 1000. It's the best stapler in the game.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, thank you, Amanda Lopez, for your stapler and for your donation.
Yes. And also thank you for all those people that took us over the top to the top 5 of all time with the Greater Chicago Food Depository. And you know what? We ain't done.
We're not done.
Because we're supposed to stop at Thanksgiving. We got a week.
Woo!
We're looking for more businesses out there to donate thousands of dollars and get free advertising on Q101 2000. And here's the best way to do it. This is super easy. You don't even got to reach into your wallet. Well, you kind of do.
Fun.
You kind of do, but you also got to you get to hang with Kenzie and get free
Okay,
stuff. So
this
go
will
ahead.
be fun. And if you don't like me, don't worry. You can do something else while you're there. So,
Good. All right,
still
now
come.
I'm listening.
Still come. Okay, don't let me turn you off from it. So we have a restaurant partner this year. So Kara's Restaurant Group, amazing. You know, they own like Alexander's and Village Squire and Rookies and Old Republic. They're just, they run things out here. Okay, so they are our restaurant partner this year. Has been amazing. And tomorrow, I'm going to be at the Rookies in Roselle around dinner time, 5 to 7. Tons of giveaways. Twisted tickets, Q101 hoodies. I mean, at the last appearance, we were doing stuff like every 15 minutes. So it is going to be a ball. And then while we're there, 10% of your tab goes to God Bless the Gravy. So this is the easiest way to do it. Kick off your weekend. Nobody wants to like cook going into the weekend. So you can kick off your weekend. It's family friendly. Could still be like a fun date night. Win Twisted tickets. Have a good meal. And then you're still donating.
It's incredible. And by the way, Kenzie,
What?
that information's at Q101.com if you want to make sure you get the address to see Kenzie tomorrow. But the Auburn Corporation, Kenzie, by the way, just donated $1,000. They're going to get $2,000 of free ads on Q101.
Auburn.
So over 100 years, 4 generations, Kenzie, they are the industry-leading residential and commercial window products in the greater Chicago area. You need a window, right?
Oh, my God. Yeah. Well, I also need the front of my house rebuilt. So do they do that when they bring the window?
You can ask. Maybe I'm sure they're listening.
Last window went in pretty bad. A lot of deterioration. It's unfortunate.
This is incredible. Natalie, Judith, we have another anonymous donation of $100. We have Jonathan, Kim, who's dedicating $100 to her 5-year-old twins, Liam and Riley. No one should ever go hungry, she says. Love Q101 and all the good work you guys do. They're pouring in another $500 anonymous donation. We might get to 4. We're 5 in all time of the Greater Chicago Food Depository, but we might get to 4 by the time this is all over.
We need another 12,000 to get to 4. If you're half as rich as the lady that does yoga, God bless the gravy's the place to donate.
Woo!
Good Lord. This is great. Saving lives. You text GRAVY to 312-591-8300 to donate. A link comes back to you. And this is really the way to make a difference with our community, our circle, if you will. And it covers anywhere you hear our voice, not just Chicago, the food banks out in St. Charles and Schaumburg and Indiana and Wisconsin. It covers all of it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Ticket Butts Thursday and second Muse tickets after Pearl Jam.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. We have a story of one of the most bizarre heists in history. It's been a very heist month with jewels, with tennis shoes, but wait to hear what's coming up here in just about 120 seconds, because first, it is 8 o'clock. Let's go.
The ticket window is open. Ticket Blitz Thursday.
On Q101.
Tina in Elgin, Kenzie's Hood up there in Elgin.
Okay.
Waiting patiently for these Muse tickets. Tina, for you and all the Elgin people. Here we go. Let's do it. Muse at Summerfest Thursday, July 2nd. Tickets go on sale tomorrow at 10 a.m. A pre-sale today till 10 p.m. with the code word Starlight. But this is the key word for free tickets, okay? So you text BLACK to 312-591-8300. Make sure you get it right because I said a keyword there, but this is the keyword you need right now. BLACK, B-L-A-C-K, to 312-591-8300 for the next hour. That operates to get you Muse tickets for free for Summerfest. First time in 3 years, thanks to our great friends at Summerfest. So text BLACK to 312-591-8300 right now. But you do have time. You have till 9 o'clock to use that keyword. We'll give you another one at 9 for another pair of Muse tickets from Brian and Kenzie on Q101. One of the weirdest heist stories we've come across in 2025. I'm so glad this made it before the end of the year. A woman had her driveway stolen. Sounds impossible? Well, let's go to the news story.
Oh, stolen or missing property is always a headache for homeowners, but what about a missing driveway? Completely removed from the ground.
Wait a minute. I've got to hear that intro again.
Hit me with it.
Oh, stolen or missing property is always a headache for homeowners, but what about a missing driveway?
Well, she found a way to lead into it. She's good. Yeah, it's just like, because she's trying to say like normal things that are stolen, but how about a driveway? No,
Not normal.
Not normal.
That's odd.
Missing driveway, completely removed from the ground.
Yeah, everybody's a little confused, and they aren't really sure that it's for real. But
I got to stop there too. Her driveway's gone.
What do you walk out of the front door into a black hole?
Yeah.
I don't even know. How would you not hear that? How would a bunch of people not hear? You need like an excavation team.
Great question. Hopefully it's answered here in the audio of the news story because, people might steal a Christmas decoration, let's say. They kind of get away with that pretty easily. I'm not saying you should do that. It's very terrible. You're going to hell.
It is terrible.
You're going to hell.
But a driveway, maybe the seventh layer of hell if you can somehow get away with stealing a driveway.
that it's for real. But I can assure you, there's no driveway. It's gone.
Paige Batten bought the home last year to flip and sell it. Over the weekend, some potential buyers stopped by to check it out and noticed something was missing.
So I had a call on Saturday morning. An agent has sent her client over to look at the house. And she was like, hey, we're thinking about putting in an offer. When are you going to finish up the driveway? And I'm like, well, the driveway had a couple cracks in it, but we're not planning on redoing the driveway. And she's like, well, maybe we're at the wrong house.
Batten says random crews pulled up to the home Friday and got to work. While this sounds like...
So if you didn't quite make that out, she's saying like, our driveway's fine, a couple of cracks, we're not going to redo it. The woman's saying, no, it's
No,
gone.
not. It's gravel. I'm looking at a dirt driveway here.
Oh, man.
home Friday and got to work. While this sounds like something from a sitcom, Batten reassures the concrete evidence speaks for itself.
Concrete
So
evidence.
actually-
You see what she did there?
Oh.
Hold on, you got to back it up.
Hold on.
Hold on now.
I wasn't ready for that.
I know, she snuck it in there. She's good at what she does.
While this sounds like something from a sitcom, Batten reassures the concrete evidence speaks for itself.
Well done, ma'am.
Listen, I'm on the edge of my effing seat. How'd they get the driveway up?
I know, the story we're about a minute in, and they still haven't explained is that crews got to work and stole the driveway. But that's all we know so far and how they did it without anybody noticing. Now, she was flipping the house, so I assume maybe she wasn't there, living there. She just bought it to flip it, but not flip the driveway off of the driveway, I guess.
So I actually called the non-emergency number. I asked the lady, I said, I don't even really know what I'm reporting.
You're going to think I'm crazy. But you know how I had a driveway? It's not there anymore.
Well, it's like, what division do I get? Like, I don't think there's going to be a special victims unit for that.
It's the biggest way to use in history. Hear me out. Stay with me on this one.
Reporting. And so I told her, and she was like, what? Like,
What?
What?
What? So the driveway got stolen. So it's gone.
told her, and she was like, what? Like, everybody just goes, what? Like, no, everybody's in,
Kenzie, how they go?
What?
What? What? Everybody.
what? Like,
What?
everybody just goes, what? Like,
What?
no, everybody's in shock.
And if you recognize any of those vehicles in any of those photos, you can reach out to Paige at this number right here. Reporting in Chattanooga for Local 3 News, I'm Sierra Rucker.
She sounds like a delightful reporter, but we have no idea how the driveway got stolen. That's the end of the story.
So, according to the online article, Local 3 News discovered that 3 vehicles were at the home on Friday when the driveway was stolen. There was a truck with a trailer, a dump truck hauling a backhoe, and a king cab truck hauling a backhoe. At some point, they stole a driveway.
What is the value of a broken up driveway? Because I would think you'd have to drill into it and really break up concrete. So it wouldn't be entire slabs. It would be broken slabs of concrete.
Oh, concrete's really valuable these days, Kenzie.
I don't think already poured broken slabs is.
Oh, yeah. Check the gold market. Check the concrete market.
What is the value? Do you think they just went to the wrong house?
I think that's what I was thinking it was going to say at the end, but it doesn't tell you that they just went to the wrong house and tore up the driveway.
Like, I just can't help but wonder if they thought they were just doing the job. Like, that driveway's done.
I love how she goes, there's a few cracks in it, but we're not going to redo the driveway. Well, it's gone.
Oh my God, do you think it was the people who wanted to buy the house and they're like, this is how we get a new driveway?
My buddy, you see, he's got a crane. We can dig it up. And
yeah,
then
because now they're going to have to put a new driveway in if there isn't one.
And we were prepared to bid, $400 for this house, but there's no driveway.
Yeah, see, there's no driveway, so.
We'll do $250.
I got to see what the original driveway looked like because as we talk about with all these heists, these are really difficult jobs to do. And to pick this specific driveway, maybe it had like flames on it or something. I mean, it had to be a really cool driveway.
You ever see those driveways in the burbs that have like runway lights on them?
Yes.
So cool.
Oh.
You do that, Kenzie? Put like runway lights on your driveway?
I have candy canes leading up it right now.
Aw.
Like outlining the whole driveway like that.
I want that drive. I'm taking that sucker out.
Yeah, we should steal Kenzie's driveway.
Good luck. I want a new one anyways. Dig it up.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.